C'est no pineapple under the sea.
You want to keep hearing that? Yo, that's Saint-Sucré, bro. Show some respect.
Oh, that's Saint-Sucré? Oh, shit, okay. I mean, Saint-Sucré would spit over Bob Leponge, right?
Honestly, yeah. Oh, man, what's up? It's good to see you, bro.
You too, man.
Yeah. We are back on air. This is Jalil. You are listening to CKUT 90.3 FM, Who's Vibe, with our very special guest to start off the show, Courrier Rouge, Matys Colpron. What's good, y'all?
Look,
we're blessed.
We're blessed, man.
It's good to see you guys.
It's been a good little release start of the week. You know?
Yeah. You guys are fresh off of the release of a new project, El Niño Interior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The inner child, for those who don't know Spanish.
Like me.
Took a back sit. Habla español.
Yo, bro. I haven't even loaded up the sounds yet. You chill.
Hurry up, bro. Come on now.
Yeah. Man, it's good to see you guys. This is both of your, I think, second times on the show, but for separate projects. I think the with Courrier, it was for your own tune. It was Soul-Centered Living. And then for Matys, it was Following Jazz Fest.
For sure.
Which was a wonderful time. Yeah, you guys killed that.
Worlds collide.
Yes, sir. Actually, Matys is fresh off of a different jazz fest. He just came back from Toronto.
Yeah.
And y'all won, what was it?
Band of the Year.
Band of the Year? Dude, insane.
In Toronto.
That's insane, bro.
It was a good time.
That's crazy work.
There's not that many bands in Toronto.
Okay, all right. I wanna get into it a little bit. How'd you guys meet? I suspect it's how we all met, but like, you know, I'll let you get to it.
Well, we don't gotta talk how we met.
Yeah. Little Freudian slip there.
I think Matys and I first met at a jam.
I'm pretty sure it was at a jam.
At a jam.
That checks.
Yeah,
that checks.
Classic.
And I remember the first few times I met Matys, I was like, man, this guy's so serious. Like, you would just like give me a handshake and walk away. And I was like, all right, this guy's tough. But then we did Joe's Jam, and I think I was the main MC, and you were the main drummer.
Yep.
And I remember after, you came up to me and like, yo, you're cracked. Let's do something together. And I was like, okay, sure. And most people, they say that, and it's like, whatever. But Matys was like, what are you doing this Friday? And he like got out his phone with the calendar. And I was like, okay, this guy's serious.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's when you break out the notes app, you know it's for real.
Oh, man. But like, he pulled up.
The Google Calendar?
Nah, he pulled up at my little like studio, and then I started showing him some shit, and I was like, I can't be too weird with him, you know. I gotta give him like something decent.
Introductory, yeah.
Exactly, because I used to make beats, but I was very much in like a experimental phase.
Right.
And I was like, I was straight off the bat like listening to Death Grips a bunch.
Right.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, noise is cool, you know. And so I show him some really chill shit because I didn't want to freak him out.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and he's like, what is this?
Who do you think I am, bro?
Exactly.
You call these beats?
He's like, this is I know,
crazy shit, man.
I know you don't do this, you know? So then he was like, show me something real.
Right.
So I had this beat at that time called Horse V1.
Yeah.
And
Zero context.
And I showed him Horse V1 and he was like, all right, now we're cooking. And
yeah.
we just decided to like set up a little phone camera, set up the most like bait setup in the world with like just a microphone running straight in a nice little Focusrite.
Hey.
We love that. We love it. That's the best setup ever.
That's the best setup ever, man. We were just like duo mic, one phone, and then we made it happen. And I think we just kept doing that.
Yeah.
And you know what? The more bait the setup, the better.
Facts. Did that song ever come out?
Yeah.
Like-
was that Veclinic or?
No.
Not even.
Not even. Like that only became like an Instagram reel or some shit.
Okay.
That's all we did. Or I put it on SoundCloud, but like it never got like an official type release. We did two
I
songs
remember
like
it,
that.
but I don't remember what.
Halloween's over, still smoking that 4-leaf clover. Till I get white like Skeletor, or clips it over. Yeah, man, used to be sober, till she came over.
Which one it was?
Fight or Flight. That's Fight or Flight.
Okay.
It didn't stay as Horse. I love how producers always be naming shit crazy like that. And then I'm like, why did you call it that? And his reason, I don't know. Why did you call it that? Horse
You know.
V1.
I don't know, man. I think like I just have like a visceral reaction to my own beats sometimes.
Right, yeah.
You know. I think about it like at the time, And when I looked at the finished product of this beat, I was like, yeah, you know, it's kind of like a Horse V1 kind of beat. Actually, it's because I saw this meme, man. Of
Yeah, it's always a meme. That's what it is.
I saw this meme of a horse chilling on a balcony, and it just said Juan, and I was like,
Did you send it to Juan?
but at that point, I was like, this is exactly what I picture when I listen to this beat.
Yeah.
So it kind of came
Horse
together.
V1.
Exactly.
V1.
I feel like we should peel it back a little bit for the audience that doesn't know you. You know, Courrier Rouge, man's from Toronto, moved to Montreal, was 4 years ago?
3 only.
3 years ago, and started, you know, getting really involved in the scene. You were doing your own thing back in Toronto, but when you moved here, you really, like, found a good group of people, you know, like, gravitated towards you. It's like you've developed a really steady fan base. And not just as, like, when you got here, you were a bassist, guitarist, you sang, but none of us knew you rapped.
Yeah.
And you started just like
neither.
spitting, just mad freeze. And I was like, what? Yo.
I mean, like, there's a lot to talk there, but I guess, like, yeah, when I was in Toronto, I wasn't even doing music for a while before I came here. I was mainly a union organizer.
Right.
Okay.
I was a bike courier for many years. So, like,
Hence the name.
yeah, exactly. Truthfully, and to tie that together, that's really how I started rapping. Mm-hmm. Because I would listen to UK bass music, like heavy grime instrumentals, jungle, fast, up-tempo shit.
Yeah.
And I loved how those guys rapped. So I would just blast that music while doing deliveries on my bike and try to rap. And it's cool because, like, nobody's around. Well, actually, everyone's around. But, like, it's like, you know, big city. Like, I just don't give a fuck in that context. I don't know. So, like, you felt like, you could do anything. And that's how I came up. And then when I came here to Montreal, you know, I wasn't doing rap shit, but I guess I kind of fell into the hip-hop scene naturally. And that really pushed me, like, yo, I want to be a better lyricist. Let me just focus on that-ish. And that prompted me to, I don't know, carve out a niche, I guess. Like, I wanted to be like an introspective but kind of heavy rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started rapping once you got to Montreal, is what you
Seriously. Yeah,
okay.
like it was like, but you know, me and my homies like would like freestyle before band practice type shit.
Okay.
And like I said, I kind of started rapping on the bike in Toronto, but like here it was like no, I put in like every day I would do hours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like reps.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you also work on your instrumentals? Since you said that you play instruments, have you ever played?
Yeah, I mean the shit we did, me and Matys, it's like we both did the production. Like a lot of it, I mean, we kind of did it a few different ways, right? Like some of it was literally I just had one idea on bass or one idea on guitar, and I would give it to him and be like, why don't you mess with this? And he would give it back, and it would be fucking cracked. It would be fucking like in a blender, you know?
Yeah.
On ecstasy, like...
There's one beat, actually. Let me just, fuck with the audience real quick, but... There's one unreleased beat that still has to see the light of day that I think I pushed like Courrier to his limit because he sent me like a really crazy guitar sample. And by that time, like it had been a couple times.
Is that the thing you sent?
He sends me little guitar samples, he sends me things, and I'm like, okay, how can I like absolutely shitpost right now? Right. And then he sent me this guitar sample, and for some reason, I was like, I'm just going all out on this. Yeah. And I called it Freaked It.
He sent me that on Saturday.
Beat.
Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, it's mental. I wrote some shit to it, but I'm like, this wasn't hard enough for this beat. Like,
yeah, you got to spend time with that.
So one day, for the Freaked It beat, we'll see the light of day, but...
Oh, a hundo.
I cannot wait to hear that. That sounds
very funny.
Maybe we'll do a radio exclusive.
Maybe we'll hear it later.
Instrumental. Freestyle on that beat? Oh my god.
pressure.
Drop a little 16. Drop a little 16.
It's that or like an Alchemist beat, bro. I don't know. It's you know
Alchemist.
me. You know me. Come on. Anyways, but we want to. I want to go back a little bit and give a little context for not only Courrier Rouge but also Ivan, who's in the building. Sorry, I was looking at someone else and I was like, yeah, but also Matys Colpron. Matys, both of you guys again, like 2-time, members of the show, and it's incredible having you guys. But Matys has been in Montreal his whole life, and this man has been carving out a niche in the jazz scene.
We're trying.
Yeah. Well, you guys won, bro. Best.
He
bands.
just played Jazz Fest.
Yeah, played Jazz Fest. Won
so
best
humble.
band at Toronto's
Undergrad.
Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Thanks, man.
We got
Insane.
a crowned artist here.
Literally.
But it's funny because, like, with Ivan, I get to do something that I don't really do in any other context because I'm a huge fan of, like I mentioned Death Grips before, but JPEG Mafia, Denzel Curry.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I got some
love-
Denzel with me. I got the
For sure.
melt my eyes.
Denzel.
See your
But
future.
I've been a huge fan of like these guys. I've been a really huge fan of like really sick instrumentals and kind of crazy beats and everything.
Yeah.
And so with Ivan, it was kind of like this chance of kind of channeling that production that I don't get to use all that much
Right.
in other things.
I mean, was this? Sorry to interrupt. Was this your first time working with an MC on a project?
100%.
Hell
It was
yeah.
The first
Oh,
time.
okay.
I had worked with like singer-songwriters before, and that's a very different vibe.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%. I went too far. Like, if I pulled up a Horse V1 on a singer-songwriter, yeah, I'm getting fired.
We don't want your beats no more. What you cooking, but that ain't it.
But with Ivan, it was kind of like, hey, here's a place where I get to like, do all the crazy shit that I don't get to do anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it's been really fun. I don't know. It's been really fun also to work on like an aspect of live jazz that you can never really do, which is
yeah.
like the texture in music. Like we get to take his voice, we get to like fuck around with it, we get to like put pedals on the drums, we get to put pedals on the guitar.
Yeah.
Just put pedals on everything.
Honestly, I feel like the first time I like heard your guys' stuff, it like immediately drew the comparison. You know Casa Overall?
I think so.
Drummer. He's a producer. He's like he produced beats for like freaking Danny Brown.
Okay.
And like when I hear you guys on a beat, it's like I hear that like Casa kind of like drummer producer thing, like making some crazy ish, and then Danny Brown, doing Danny Brown.
Man, speaking of Danny Brown, actually, that JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown
Scaring the hose.
That was amazing.
I think we scared more.
It scared me, bro. I was terrified. I was
scaring the bros still.
yeah. No, Legendary Project. That was like what 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's not that long ago.
That was crazy.
But that's definitely one of the inspirations I tried to channel.
Yeah.
100%.
Danny was he went so hard on that album that he's been sober ever since.
Is that an actual fact?
Yeah, for real.
That's what I heard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was working with Peggy and they were just going in and he was just like, man, like super drunk for like the first half and then he was just like, yo, my bad, and then he like recorded all the rest of the tunes in like a couple days. It was like, yeah, shout out Danny, shout out Peggy, but. I feel like we're building our own lore here in Montreal. We're building our own like superheroes, supervillains. Montreal Batman. This thing.
Let me tell you, man, like anybody who's known Ivan for more than like 5 minutes will see him at one point in their life pull up on the bicycle with like the whole suit on,
Yeah.
And like just that is
cleats.
like, it's a sight to see, You feel like you're in the presence of something big.
Yeah.
And I feel like he really channels that when he starts rapping,
Exactly.
I've very much like what's been kind of fun to see was when we've been able to play live in duo, then like I get to kind of see Ivan like invoke his little demon. And I don't know, I just like he doesn't even have the bicycle, but like I still see him just like metaphorically on the bicycle riding through, definitely doing illegal moves and like rapping like a little demon,
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck the stop sign. Fuck the boy damn. Ran me down on Ville Marie 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
I remember you, Lafreniere. Fuck you. It was tough.
Yeah, we got a personal vendetta. You should put that in the beat.
Oh, it's coming. Yo,
SPPM beat, bro.
I'm coming for your head, boy.
ASAP. No, let's keep it rolling though. I mean, so this is your first time like Matys producing another artist, and you know, Ivan, like you've worked with a lot of different people, but like this is the first time you've locked in and created like a cohesive project that we can all now listen to on Bandcamp. Shout out.
Yeah, Bandcamp only right now.
But I wanted to ask about that. Mm-hmm. So you made the very kind of like, you know, radical decision, I guess, to not put your stuff on streaming. Mm-hmm. And I want to ask what the motivation was and like the reasoning behind that, because I know everyone has different reasons for, you know, choosing more independent routes, but this is like the most independent route.
Yeah, I'll say two main things. What I say when I rap, I think it's very important to me that I'm true to who I am and true to my values. Mm-hmm. And you hear it on the record, on Everyone Is Isolated. Like, I don't directly talk about it, but I kind of talk about Palestine. Like, I talk about...
Over inundated with graphic images, innocents mutilated, heads of stain tape duplicated. They orchestrate it, so no shit, I'm irritated. A city where yuppies take my place, put up towers, vertically segregated.
Being dropped. Actually, on the next song, too, the bonus track, I want to talk about it before I get high.
Yeah.
That's all about, like...
That's a tune.
That's all about, like... I don't know, trying to get real shit done instead of just, you know, pushing your problems away and
Montreal stuff,
smoking. Yeah. So I have that in my music, and I'm kind of like, man, now everyone knows that the CEO of Spotify is using the money to invest into Elbit, fucking AI weapons technology. And then at the end of the day, I don't make fuck all from putting my stuff on there.
Right.
And I kind of have a transactional relationship with the audience. Yeah. So, like, the biggest benefit, supposedly, for us as artists from streaming is, like, okay, mass audience. Like, you get to reach a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I have seen very little value out of it. In fact, I've only put money into it, right? Mm-hmm. You have to pay to be on streaming.
Yeah.
And... my relationship with music is so sacred and so spiritual and so important to who I am as a person. Music has gotten me out of, like, the worst times of my life that I'm like, it would be like desecrating it to be like putting it out just so these other people can make money for the worst reasons possible. So that's why I'm kind of like, yo, even if I say like, oh, I'm not getting as big an audience because it's not on those things, I'm kind of like, I don't really care.
Right.
We're garnering an audience organically. Yeah. Yesterday, a kid who I don't know
I saw that
came up to me and said, hey, are you Courrier Rouge? And I was like, yes. I don't know him.
That's crazy.
And he's like, can I get a picture with you?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, so that shit.
And then you were like, nah, and you biked away.
Already went right to my head. I'm a celeb.
Actually, I'm good. I really want to out you for 5 minutes just because he's told me the funniest fucking story in the world like 2 days ago.
Oh shit.
He sends me a pic, man, of like bruises on his hands and bruises on his face and shit. And I'm like, yo, what happened? And he's like, yeah, I got hit by a bike. I'm like, were you on the bike? He's like,
no, literally.
I was walking.
We had a session, and this guy is like,
I was like, excuse me? How the fuck do you get hit while you're walking, you know? So then, like, he tells me this fucking story. He's walking down the street, and, like, this bike fucking hits him.
A homie of ours, actually.
Yeah, and then he looks up, and the guy looks down, and he goes, Ivan? And I fucking knew him.
And that's not normally how that goes. Usually, Ivan's the one murking people on his bike.
Whoa. I never hit a pedestrian still. All right? Couple drivers got it. But that's it. And they were in the wrong, obviously.
Obviously, right?
But hey, man, the star power right now is so dangerous. You're starting to get fans just, like, pummeled at you, you know?
Getting that John Lennon treatment.
Yeah, some people think the Courier thing's an act. It's hilarious.
No.
They're like, oh, so what's with the getup? And I'm like,
the bike, bro.
yeah. This is a lifestyle, fam. Like, it's not a joke.
I mean, it's literally how you started rapping. It's
exactly.
Really sick.
There we go.
Do you wanna go back and speak a little more on what Everyone Is Isolated is about?
Okay. Yeah, Everyone Is Isolated. That tune That's the last official tune on the record. I think it's Matys's favorite song.
Is that the one
him.
with the Sir Louis?
No, that's after that.
After that.
That's also a big tune.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But so immediately after that is Everyone's Isolated. So I had this bass line I recorded many months ago. Mm-hmm. And then when we were making this record, it came back to me.
Did we record vocals for that together?
No, don't think so.
I think you sent me that.
This is all like in my bedroom, peak winter, literally isolated, I guess you could say. Yep. And it was like I had this bass line, I gave it to Matys, and I kind of like was like, just go crazy on it, and he went crazy on it. And then I was like, okay, so now we have a proper instrumental, and I was like, I'm just gonna, a lot of these songs, I spent a lot of time with all my lyrics on these tunes. Like, I have a process. But this one, I remember it was kind of just like, I came up with the hook, everyone is isolated, how's that possible? Ain't we all related? We make plans, share time, but never dated. Tough being hopeful, easier getting jaded. And that's kind of like the message behind that is just, it's so easy to like feel the weight of the world, whatever that means to you. Like, it could be what's going on in the Middle East. It could be what's going on in your personal life. Like, everything just fucking weighs you down. And it's like easy to just get jaded. It's easy to be like, everything is fucked up.
Yeah.
And the message behind the rest of the song is really just, but I all this shit is crazy, but I still do my thing. Like, I still persevere. I still love life.
Trying to make a buck, speaking facts, that's ill-fated. X-Tings know I can't pretend I ain't been deflated. Optimism of the will, you gotta cultivate it. And pessimism of the mind to remain calculated.
Still, it's a heavy song because I go through a lot of different things. Like, I talk about how, like, gentrification in Toronto, like they're putting up towers, and I can't afford to live there, even though I grew up there.
Yeah.
And
a city where yuppies take my place, put up towers, vertically segregated. Gentrification, another word for class colonization. You don't get what I'm saying, but I'm mad motivated.
All these random stories come up. Like, there was one time at the end of the song, that end of the verse, there was one night I was riding my bike home to Scarborough after a long day doing courier shit, and this kid, like 16 or something, like he's a teenager, he like runs into the bike lane. Did not hit him, obviously,
because I'm a pro.
Yeah, exactly. But he's like, stop, yo, and he's like, I thought he was trying to thief my phone, because he was like, yo, could I use your phone to call my mom or whatever? And he had, I remember he looked fucked up. He was like, he had blood all over him. Yeah, but he was like coked out. He was like, yeah, this is like, I was kind of going through the hood, but like, I wanted to help him, and I got the sense, like, this guy seems too fucked up to steal my phone. So I ended up, like, being with him for, like, an hour, trying to get him to the hospital. He tried to steal another guy's bike in front of me. and I was like, dude, no. Like, I'm on a bike, right? And I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Just not, bro.
Oh, my God.
And, but it kind of had an impact on me, because I was like, man, I really can't help this guy. Like, it was really like heavy for me, and it all just came back to me when I was writing this song.
So much was blocked out, no shame saying I've only now thought about that kid that ran out, random child, so I hope I got flow. I tell you, everybody is medicated. Tried jacking up my cups, came I mediated. Good no, took him to the ER, man probably detonated. Can't save him. I'm just freestyling. No me importa un carajo if you rate it, cuz.
A lot of these songs, I would say every single one of them, it's like a story that was kind of suppressed.
Right.
Like, I kind of just forgot about after so many years, and then through this process, it all came up, and Everyone is Isolated just made me, I wanted to put it out, because I was like, I know so many people who feel this way. Like, my roommate will talk about this, my friends will talk about this, and it's like everyone else is talking about this, but nobody is like getting that we're all feeling isolated.
Isolation is like the biggest illusion. It's like the illusion of separation. We're more alike than we are apart. Or different,
that is facts.
Of course, I think it's a thing that me and Ivan very much agree on. That, like, in this day and age, sadly, we're so pushed on individualism in everything that we do and everything that we consume. And then we kind of forget that we have so much in common, and it's like everything that we're consuming wants to point out all our differences and all our flaws, and like, hey, you should hate that guy. And it's like, well, actually, you know, like I ended up in the similar situations where I just end up facing homelessness in my hometown, and it's like I have so much more in common with this homeless person than I will ever with like people who are running my laws or trying to get me out of my house or shit like that. And they hate that. They don't want you to think like that. They really want to like start putting all kinds of things between you and the people who are struggling to say like, no, you're not like them, you know.
Right.
Don't start empathizing. Like it's kind of crazy to see all these rich people right now having a war on empathy. That's where we're at right now.
It's crazy.
So for sure, like that song is my favorite because I feel like it's a very honest song. And in the end, like all this production was very maximalist. It was always like, how can we just add so much crazy shit, so much crazy production? But in that one, it was just a bass line, drums, and just Ivan talking. And I was like, that's all we need. Like for this one, I was like, it ended up just hitting right there. And I was like, we don't need to add anything to this. I want the message to have some space.
Right.
To resonate.
It's like a drumless beat almost.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
Drumless, but Matys is playing crazy ass drums.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let the lyrics speak. Yeah.
Let the lyrics speak.
Yeah.
Except, I'll be annoying in the background.
No, Matys is a cracked drummer. It's kind of insane.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, I'm blessed.
Ivan
to be
is
working
also
with him.
a cracked bass guitarist.
For sure.
You guys
There was actually like a point in one of the tracks that he sent me where I was like, yo, is this MIDI? I was like, nah,
this is me, bro.
Don't disrespect me like that.
I was a little
different.
hurt when he said that. I'm not gonna lie.
Understandable. It's like
tough.
I played with my soul, and you talking about me, bro?
I couldn't understand. I was like, what the fuck? How do you do that?
Ableton Warrior.
Ableton Warrior.
That was the fretless bass too.
How did you guys record most of these tunes? Was it all mostly in the room? Did you kind of send stuff back and forth?
It was all back and forth for real.
Yeah, a lot of it was back and forth.
Gotcha.
We ended up meeting back in the room to work shit out, to film some stuff, and even then, like in some of these beats, it's funny because then like we would come up with it when we're together.
Yeah.
Like I still have in my space a big ass like sheet of paper that Ivan just walks around with because he's such a character. So he just pulls out in the getup, and then like with the bicycle in the room, and then he's gonna open his backpack and get parchment paper outside, and you're like, what the fuck is this man doing? And then he's out here like writing scripture, and you're like, all right, just chill out, dude. And then he just pins it on the wall, and then he's like, I'm ready to go.
What?
And I'm like, all right. So now I still have like one of his big sheets of paper just filled with like lyrics. It's great.
The papyrus.
Yeah, for real.
Insane.
I'm not taking it down, man.
These are the holy scrolls.
Yeah.
It has historical value.
Yeah, if you hold on to those for like 30 years when you drop the three decade celebration, it's like, I'm just saying, put that, like, frame that, like.
Yeah, we're building a legacy, fam, like you said.
Well, it's cool because it's not your first project, and it's also isn't your first project. Matys is like, you've been putting out music for years in Montreal. It's Beats and Bruises. There is your most recent project. What was it called again? Tragédie. Yeah.
Big tune.
Yo, crazy stuff. Cracked band. There's a reason y'all won Best Band in Toronto.
Thank you.
But Ivan's also been putting out music for a long time. A lot of non-rap, actually, for a while. I think I have one of your old records here.
The vinyl?
Yeah.
Prom night?
I think so.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Prom night. I don't think you.
Yeah, this was a hardcore band I toured with in the Midwest. Pull out the poster, yo. There should be a poster in there.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
hand it over.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Making me do it.
You're the guest, man.
Yo, where's the poster?
Bro,
There's no poster in here. Okay, I gotta get you one.
When did you guys get this record? Or like when did you guys like press? Like track everything.
This prom night? Fuck, man, it's like 2016, maybe.
It's insane.
What does it say? 2016 November. Yeah.
Men's had vinyl in 2016.
Yeah, that was.
He was ahead of the wave,
bro. Like I mean, like
feeling like Nardwuar right
in
now.
the punk scene. That band had like mad tapes. We literally put out this vinyl and then the band broke up. Oh, yeah, that's how shit is sometimes. So
that's kind of tough.
It was tough for sure, but Yeah, I mean, I wrote like half the songs on this thing on guitar. Like I was the guitar player in the band.
Yeah.
And it was formative for me. Like this band toured the Midwest.
My ends.
Yeah, your ends for real. Like I saw City Museum.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know?
Big St. Louis.
St. Louis is crazy. I had such a, but that was
the 314.
okay. Story time, yo, because this tour was, man. Okay, man. I don't who. Is the government gonna see this?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Cause like it was not.
Buzz. Yeah.
Yo, like to cross the border, we went as tourists, right? And just had our Yankee homie.
This is real DIY-ish.
DIY till I fucking die.
And
yo,
back there again.
This is the sauce. DIY musicians in Montreal, if you want to know.
But here's the tip, yo. We just had our American friend come to Canada with their van, bring the gear over, and they go back to the States saying, hey, I just bought this gear in Canada. Okay. And the US is like, great deal. And then we go as tourists and link up with him and tour the US. So it worked. It was a little intense back then, but the drummer got gastrointestinitis on like day 3, fam.
No.
This was like a 2-week
I don't even know what that means.
I didn't know.
That means you going.
It's bad though. You don't want it, fam.
In the tour bus?
You're
in the
lose
van,
some weight.
bro?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so it was tough because she got mad sick.
Oh, no.
Day 3, like we played Chicago. I think then it was Springfield, Illinois, and then like we couldn't play the next dates. So she flew back to Canada. The driver learned our songs in 2-3 hours. We booked a rehearsal studio in St. Louis and then played that night in Columbus. I get them mixed up all the time.
Columbus. Oh, no, Columbia, Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, Columbia.
Yeah. The venue was called The Gay House.
That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
It was
That still
hilarious.
exists. That still exists, actually.
Yeah, you've been going there still.
you know.
All right. So, it was
Shout out to
dope.
Easy.
It was so sick, fam. Like, I mean, that's how I fell in love with DIY music. That show was the best show of the tour. This guy just learned the tunes, and we got an encore at the Gay House, which was like a frat house area, but then all the gay people hung out.
That's
at this
crazy.
place.
This was 2016?
That would have been something like that. 2017 maybe.
If it was 17,
avant-gardist.
there's like a 60% chance that I could have pulled up to one of those shows.
That's crazy.
I was like,
True.
who the hell are these guys? Like, what is this band? Toronto? Yeah. No, but it's a small world. It's cool.
Yeah.
And it's really impressive that, like, you know, bring it back. Like, both of you guys have been able to, like, have such, you know, a consistent body of work between, like, different projects to now have this new thing, you know? Do you feel like there's a direction from here that you're trying to take with the music, or was it just like, let's drop it, you know, let's see what happens? Kind of. I know y'all are still working, so
It's hard to know, you know, where it's gonna go either. Like, I think a big draw to this project is kind of like the DIY nature of it, and just like, to me at least, it's nice to feel like this is a little bit off the grid. Like in a lot of the more that I go in my own career and the more that I go in like bigger things, I realize how hard it is to be like true to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, when you're aiming higher, because you don't want to like offend anything, you don't want to say the wrong thing, you don't want anybody to not want to invest in your fucking art. But then with Ivan, it feels very freeing because it's kind of like, yeah, like very much fuck it, we ball. Like we're putting this on Bandcamp. We're doing house shows. We're doing like very much in kind of more of a punk setting.
shout out Le Garage.
For real. And I think it's important to have that scene. I think it's important to have that alternative. Like, you gotta be honest with the audience at one point. And like, there's gotta have a space where people can go and feel that honesty and feel like just raw sound, and they can just express themselves without fearing of anything. I feel like we're also scared of being ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
We're constantly just trying to sell a cool version of ourselves, a cool image of ourselves. I catch myself in that all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes it's hard to know who you're really doing things for.
Yeah.
We're all out here making art, but then it's like, are you really doing it for yourself?
Yeah.
Or are you just doing it because like you want to appeal to a certain crowd of people?
Dropping gems.
Well, I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like
big
on this
facts.
project, you guys are really coming at it from the heart, and there's a lot of intention. Like one of my favorite lyrics on this thing: "Stimulants, depressants teach no lessons. Psychedelics make me unattracted to women." You want to break that down real quick?
I'm trying to hear what that's about, because I feel that.
You feel that? See? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Whose vibe, yo?
All right, so we're popping psychedelics and going back to the gay house is what I have.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Okay. Let's bring it back.
Man, it's raw, it's real, it's honest. I mean,
I thought you were gonna say uncut. I'm playing.
I did have an interaction. I was seeing somebody for a couple times, and then we did mushrooms, and I was like, I'm on like a different plane of consciousness right now. I can't see you in that way.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's literally what it came from. But I mean,
Stimulants, depressants teach no lessons. Psychedelics make you unattracted to women. Can't chase feeling, indecision, time wasting, staring at bags of dried beans in the kitchen.
that kind of stanza, I guess that song in more or less is about like trying to not use substances to get away from things.
Yeah.
Stimulants, depressants teach no lessons. So it's like, you know, whether you go up or down, you don't really learn shit from that. And sometimes I think a lot of people get caught up in that.
A lot of people think that there's like lessons to be learned and like, you know, just
Yeah, and you know what? I'll put a caveat and say like, yo, like there's people who have like real, I don't know, life-altering realizations through psychedelics.
Sure.
But I think a big part of that is not just the psychedelic. Like the psychedelic prompts something that you have to uncover yourself.
Yeah.
So you could do that with or without psychedelics.
It's a tool.
But don't do psychedelics and just think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not automatic like
Still
that.
have to,
You
like,
have to
work.
do something.
Yeah.
There's got to be something you unlock in yourself still.
You're most likely gonna crash out if you just take it and think it's gonna happen. You're most likely gonna meet a wall, and it's gonna be a hard wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids. This is the DARE program.
Do not do it. Do not do it.
Dare not to do drugs.
With the little lion.
Anyways.
Meanwhile, our show is like a hot box.
Listen.
Straight up.
Do what I say. Don't do what I do. Right?
Literally, the last gig, I remember like I was smoking a joint, some man's was, and the guy's like, "Can I smoke cigarettes in here?" I'm like, "Yo, you crazy? We have a limit on
Put
this."
some weed in that at least.
And weed in that at least.
No, I think we're gonna kick it over to our next guest soon. But I did want to finish up with just asking, what do you guys have coming up? What's up with Courrier Rouge, Matys, Colpron, the two of y'all together?
So
what are we doing?
Listen, we got. I mean, for one, you should definitely go buy the album on Bandcamp, which is right now
Yes, sir.
slightly more ethical than its competitors.
A lot more ethical.
A lot more
honestly.
ethical. Yeah, actually,
it's
you know what? At least like $8 worth of more ethical. You know?
It's a commendable play. I feel in 2025, it's like some bare minimum stuff to get your stuff
sure.
off Spotify. That's just me, though.
For sure. And then next up, I think we're trying to drop a little show, do a little duo event, back
Hell yeah.
at it again. You know.
Yeah, that's happening October 3rd with Sir Louis.
Oh, is that going to be at the spot or?
Le Garage.
Le
Secret
Garage.
location in
Le Garage.
Maisonneuve, but if you follow me, you will definitely, that's Courrier Rouge.
If
you
you
could
know, you
definitely
know.
get the info.
Yep.
You know, we like keeping our shit, you know, I guess real ones pull up
Yeah.
type shit, and the
Yeah.
space fills up, so it's
The
going to
US
be a
Border
lit show.
Patrol
Mans isn't
will
Ush
not
Live.
be
You
invited.
gotta commute.
Wait, why would they not be invited?
Oh, you know.
Don't want no ruffians, you know?
Exactly.
It's ops everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
In this city.
I don't want the Fenier, the cop, to pull up. He's like, I remember you. Who's funny now? That's what he said to me, by the way.
What?
That's crazy.
No, okay. No, if I could end this on a quick story time, because this is a great story,
That's
if I say
insane
so.
work.
And I think it explains almost everything
Jesus
about
Christ.
me. I was a messenger here in Montreal, and I was going up Peel Street, a one-way at the time, and these two cops is crossing, and I see them. One of them looks at me and is like, "Arrête." And I'm like,
No.
yeah, I'm like, not right now.
Yeah.
And she narrowly missed grabbing me. She literally tried to grab. I was on a bike, and she's like, ah. But so then I got away. And I was gassed. Like, you have no idea how satisfying that was in that moment. I laughed so hard, and I'm just booking it down the street. But the thing is, I had to go where they were. Like I had to do the delivery right there.
No.
So I was like, I'm kind of fucked. Like, how do I go to a secret entrance that I know? Yeah. Wait in the building like 10, 15 minutes. Go down, and I'm checking out. I'm like, yeah, for real. Like, yo, is man's out there? Okay, I'm good. I get on the bike, and I think I'm about to do some dumb shit. Like, I'm about to text Jalil, be like, yo, you can't believe what happened. Around the corner, the two cops come running.
Oh, nah.
I didn't even see them. Legit. Tackled me.
Yeah.
Pushed me to the ground, put me in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Legit. Yeah. And then the guy's like, not so funny now.
Sir.
Oh my god.
Si tabarnak.
So pull up to the show. No cops, all vibes. No cops.
No cops, please.
Oh my god.
Don't tackle my man, please.
Unless it's in the pit.
Unless it's in the pit.
That's right.
Unless he asked for it.
Yeah.
Consent first.
Consent first, indeed.
But it was a pleasure having you guys. I'm really proud of the project. I am gonna buy that. I haven't gotten the station, and I was like, yo, send me the MP3s. I still haven't bought it, jokingly. And he was like, you never bought the last one.
Oh.
Bro, you're on the show. Chill on me. I'm playing.
I get to roast you.
But you don't know. Yeah, it's some bestie shit. But absolutely cop the project El Niño Interior. Do you guys have a favorite tune on there before we close it off?
I'll stick with Everyone is Isolated.
Everyone is isolated.
For me, it's Facade of Indifference.
That's the Sir Louis feature.
That has it, because I mean, man, that tune, like,
yeah.
that story that came out of me, I don't know how it was like a
crazy
spiritual
stuff.
thing. About short, quick, it's like a childhood friend who kind of ghosted me. So it's about like that experience. And then Sir Louis comes on the thing and talks about his take on that in a very unique way. So it's just like mind-boggling hearing him do that too.
Yeah. No, y'all.
Sir Louis is the GOAT.
Sir
He should
Louis
be on
is
here.
the
What the
GOAT.
fuck? Why are you interviewing?
He's coming on. He's coming the 29th.
It's coming.
Oh,
Yeah, if you want to
tune in the 29th, y'all.
No, we're gonna keep it fun. But this is Matys Colpron, Courrier Rouge. Do you guys have a name for your duo, by the way? Because that should be a thing.
That should be a thing. We're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Matys so sexy the way it is.
It's so sexy.
I love saying it. Colpron. I don't get to use the French. He's an artiste, Matys, bro.
I'm gonna send it back to Toronto, dude.
Yo, straight up.
I got ways of coming back, man. I'll bike.
How long is the bike ride to Montreal?
550K. I already did it.
Christ.
No, what?
I done it still, fam.
What?
Dog.
Who's this
crazy
man?
work.
Light work.
Courrier Rouge, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
We're gonna kick it over, but this is Vet Clinic with Courrier Rouge. Matys Colpron. This has been Firelocks,
And Jalil.
and you're listening to CKUT. Keep it tuned.
Kiss, kiss.
Yes, sir.
Get ready for some freak shit. My God.